Greetings, my Capricorns. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do a December 2019 bonus reading. This will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, so stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate with you. A little sage to the cards, sage to the space, sage to you all for cleansing, healing, and open energies. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Cross watchers, you are welcome to this video. However, I will be reading from the perspective of the Capricorn, okay? So take things as they apply, because they may be vice versa, all right? It's gonna be the last reading I do for you all in 2019, so let's see the energies that we have. We've got the Cosmic Egg here from the Animal Spirit Tarot. It's in reverse. I normally don't read these oracle cards in reverse, but I feel like there's a compelling feeling that I have to do so. Normally this card talks about completion and harmony, and then, you know, just things like the infinite within the finite. I do want to say though, when it comes in reverse, there's there's a little insight that's showing me that basically, you know, many of you may be feeling tired or feeling worn out, and just like whatever you're trying to achieve, that you'll never get there, you know, or that you travel alone and you just kind of feel disconnected from others. It's essentially the energies of being stuck in a rut. But even though this is reverse, I feel like this is very, very brief. This will be a brief moment that you experience this, or it will be over very soon, regardless of however long you've been experiencing it, to where you will start to see the fruits of your labor. You will start to understand that you are connected to more people than you realize, or that your life possesses so many reasons to be happy. It's just like you're at the end. The Cosmic Egg is the last card, because after we go through the elements, and then we get to like the spirit cards, which are kind of like the arcana. This card is the last one, and it talks about the completion, regardless of if it's in reverse or not. And what you're going to come to see again is just that you have come so far, and you have hit a level of mastery to where you can ascend into the next level. You just have to keep having the belief and faith that you've always had. I feel as though, you know, you're a very tenacious being for whoever this resonates with, and no matter how down or depressed you may have ever been, there's a strong part of you that's always believed in yourself, you know? Very, very strong part of you. What is this? Don't know how that card got in there. Because, yeah, it's from Chakra Wisdom deck. We're gonna take it. Man, for many of you, this is involving work. Let me tell you the two ways that I read this. So we got the Workaholic card that comes out. Scorpio also got this card. I feel like it's just the energy for a lot of folks right now. So y'all, essentially what we have here is like, for those of you who have been working hard on a job, and it just seems like the promotion has been out of sight, or it hasn't been in the works, or hasn't been talked about, the raise hasn't, maybe, you know, honestly, I think some of you, and even others of you, like, if that hasn't come, it will. But I think even others of you, this, a smaller amount of you, this deals with, for any reason, if you have to go be with family, like take care of a parent, your mother, your father, a sibling, or what have you, you've been waiting on news to see if your job will relocate you. to that place so you can still, you know, work and support yourself while you're supporting another. Some of you, this is definitely about a work relocation, and with Mother Mary, you're going to get that, that relocation if that's what you're looking for. But others of you all around, this is just talking about the tides turning in your favor, or actually, you know, like they've turned in your favor long ago, and as things are just being put into place to reach you, you know, just when you may feel super exhausted, like you don't know how much more you can give, like you just want to stay in bed all day, like you just want to give up, like whatever it is, like expect the unexpected. Stay with that positivity and optimism that you've always had. The card reads, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So this goes back to what I said before even reading this. Like, it's in the process of being worked out. The wheels have already turned in your favor, and now everything's been put into place. So your prayers are being currently answered. And they have been heard. Whatever you've been working towards, for those of you that this pertains to work, or the work relocation, or just the culmination of what you've put all of your energy to, all these different colors here on this paint wheel, all of your energy, imagine these as the chakra spectrum, the bodily chakra spectrum, because you know it extends on and out. But all the facets of your existence that you've put into something, and there's no reason to think that you're not going to get it. Like I said, that energy is going to be very, very brief while you exist in that, where you exist in that, because it's not tea. And the universe is going to show you soon just how far you have come, the accolades that you have come to. But you do and will have to understand it. Know that no matter what happens in this moment, in the future, things have to be carried out. You know, it's not just always, things have to be carried out. What deck do we want? This is Spirit telling me I need a new deck. I have 10 and I love all of them. Oh, hey, by the way. Making sure. Yes. Currently, I'm at 10 decks. Now, this isn't the universe speaking. I don't know what it is. And I'm trying to think of which deck I want to use, and I'm just like, man, you know what? I think it's just time for me to get a new deck, because I love reading all these, but, you know, I can tell when I need new energy. And instead of getting bummed out, I'm like, fuck, I don't know which deck to choose. It's like, oh, well, that did help motivate me to do that while I'm still choosing which deck to pull. However, 10 is the number of completion in tarot, as we're about to pull traditional tarot. It's the number of completion. You may not see it yet, but new energy is about to come in, okay? A new journey, the beginning of a new journey, a new path where you've mastered the one before it, starting anew here, as I will do with my 11th deck that I will have very soon. The Ace, the spark of new creative ideas, endeavors, and journeys. The initiative period that begins with that spark. Golden Tarot, my latest and last. Devil at the bottom of the deck. For one, let me also say this. The workaholic for this deck is definitely my Capricorn card. Not to be so cliche about it. I have other stuff, you know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so cliche about it, but it is what it is. It's the energy that I feel. And there are other more minor signs that I feel for the card, or more recessive signs that I feel for the card, but the dominant is Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Devil card. And I'm gonna put that here, and we're gonna get into how that ties. The Devil card, the Six of Wands, that was right underneath that. 3 more shuffles. of Wands, Ace of Coins. There's that Ace energy. Also, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the Death card. Had to stretch. Basically, I feel you're strongly removing yourself from, as this is your card, I'm not going to say remove yourself from toxicities and go that route, but it's related to that, okay? What you're doing, I feel, is coming out of the period where you're removing those qualities of yourself that hinder your progression. You're separating from those qualities, okay? Because you know it's what's stopping you from success. Making that decision allows you to go through a very transformative period where you achieve more than you've ever realized. I mean, I see big companies for you, you know, for some of you that will eventually grow into Fortune 500s. I see some of you giving TED Talks and becoming, you know, just motivational speakers. I feel that many of you are going to reach a level of high success and then become a teacher or a sharer of knowledge and wisdom. And many of you will be in your 30s. I'm getting 33, 38, 39, 42, 57. Those ages. Getting over feeling like you can't trust the situations that you're in control of, or that you can't trust your intuition or your judgment, you know? Realize that there will be people out there that you can't trust, but always trust yourself, and that's what you're remembering. You can trust yourself, you can trust your guides, you can trust the spirits. Where does love come into this? You know, maybe your January 2020 reading will give some light on it. I mean, I see that there's potential for commitment, but you're not really focused on that right now. This is about you being 100%. So therefore, when commitment does become a conversation, you're attracting someone who's 100%. And you're changing that dynamic to work on a 200% scale. Because you're not looking for your other half. Because you're not 50% looking for another 50. You're not looking for your other half like we can see in this, when this lovers goes bad, like devilish type energy, you know? So I think you're just kind of looking at romance as something that will come when you, or where you need to be, and you're actively working on it. It's like so you know it's gonna come. So you don't have to put emphasis on it. Yeah, you're finally seeing things differently. And I don't feel like you're settling or taking any shit as well. Things are about to blow up for you. Should we be nosy? Tell me what there is to tell me, if there is anything to tell me about love. Tarot in Wonderland. As far as I can see, you're not really paying too much attention, but is there anyone around? What's going on? Yeah, you're kind of flat out on that. Two of Swords and a Seven of Pens. You know what you have to do. That's just it. You know what you got to do. And that's what you're focusing on. You know what you got to do. Like, I feel as though this is coming from once you come into that cosmic egg upright stage. Because, you know the things about the way you've been, like the things you've been attracting, the way you've been looking at things, so on and so forth, you know that's been hindering your progress. As you come out of this cosmic egg in reverse stage, you just like, love can be second. I'm on the brink of so much greatness right now that I will not compromise myself for something that, if meant for me, will be there when I become who I need to become. That's powerful shit. Oh. Well, I can't wait to see into your January 2020 reading. That's what I have for you, Capricorns. Let me know if you resonate by leaving your comments. Subscribe to HK Readings if you haven't already. Love you.